great one going on there. Boston came away with a winning.
Yeah, my whole goal is a poet's to be relaxed in orbit. My slow flow is you.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. And so in the game for the Pacers, Jordan in at 2-guard, Tyler Hansbrough and big Roy Hibbert down low. Collison is out there with Paul George. Carter, that's good. Here's Collison.
You know, Petrus wasn't getting an awful lot of playing time last season before the argument he had with head coach Stan Van Gundy last November. But when that happened, the minutes even got squeezed tighter.
And he places so much emphasis on his rebounding at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Nash. Good look. And it's Carter again missing. Brought back to Petrus. He saw even less time on the floor in Phoenix. And Steve, did that surprise you from afar?
It did, because you look at Petrus and he's versatile as a defender. He can knock down threes. It looked like he'd be a good fit next to Steve Nash on the perimeter. And yet, as the season wound down, he got fewer and fewer minutes. So interesting that he didn't quite fit in there.
Launches a three, and that is good. Petrus has got his third basket of the night.
Boy, I like the fluidity I'm seeing from them on offense. It's a thing of beauty. Fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. They're moving the ball well, finding the open man, making that extra pass. They're playing very unselfishly right now.
13 feet out. A rebound by Carter. Carter's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, the Pacers have a reputation of being an up-tempo run-and-gun team, but last season they were just in the middle of the pack in fast break points. They were really more of a defensive club than anything.
Steve, let me go back to the Pacers and give you a number. You touched on their defense. You did. It ranked 12th best in the league last season. Clark, that's a good place to build.
That's a nice place to build and a really nice improvement from the prior year. I like Granger as a two-way player. He's pretty good defensively when he's locked in. Collison is quick and can be a factor pressuring the ball. And the big guy, Roy Hibbert, made the greatest strides, being able to defend the paint without fouling.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Well, you look at this piece.
Suns Dancers fans, one more time, give them a hand.
Here's Jordan. It's a 10-point game. Dishes it to Posey. Fires for 3. The shot is off, and Indiana will go the other way with it. And you know, as Steve was just saying about the youth and options for this Indiana team, we were already able to see some of that impact in last year's playoffs.
And that was so important, Kevin, for the team to get to the playoffs, to be able to show the fans that passion and hard work and competitive spirit and promise of the young players. And I think for the fans, it was a case of everybody starting to see that there's new hope in store for the Indiana Pacers going forward.
Suns trail by 9. Here's Dowdell. Shot clock at 6. And Childers kicks to Dudley. Lets it go with the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Stuffs it through.
And look at how he hung on the basket after that dunk. A little extra flair there.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't get slapped with a technical foul there, Clark.
Here's Dowdell. Here's the pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. No good. Pacers leading by 11. Out Posey. He feeds it to Jordan. Brooks covering, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And you got to love what he's been able to do with the ball in his hands in this game.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
5 on the clock. And here's Dudley for 3. And the rebound goes to T.J. Ford. And here's Indiana. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Brooks dishes to Dudley. Three-pointer. Pacers with the rebound.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Posey passes to Jordan. Brooks covering. Here's Jordan. No good from outside. That will count. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits.